where have you been? Why did you come back so late?
Don't mention it. I submitted a paper a few days ago, so I went to the bank to transfer the publishing fee. I had to queue up for half a day, and I was almost late for class.
Oh my, why would you go to a bank just for transferring money? It would be better if you use the internet bank. It is not only safe and reliable, but also free from queuing. Other than transferring, you may make investment or get loans with the internet bank.
Wow, internet bank is so powerful. Why didn't you tell me before? I didn't have to queue up for 2 hours in vain. What is internet bank?
To be honest, I didn't know that you were going to the bank. Let's listen to the teacher about it.
Love life, love e-commerce. Welcome to this e-commerce course. The topic of this lecture is e-payment system and online banking. We'll talk about e-payment system, China National Advanced Payment System, International e-payment system, China Financial Certification Center, and the concept, business, and the operation mode of online banking. First, what is e-payment system? In e-payment system, consumer, merchant, and financial institutions use e-payment method to securely transmit payment information to banks and the corresponding process agency through the network to realize payment and transaction. E-payment has gone through 5 stages. First, it serves financial institutions to handle interbank business. Second, it contacts financial and non-financial sections in practice, like wire payment. Third, financial institutions provide self-service banking services to individuals, such as ATM systems. Fourth, financial institutions provide payment services, such as POS system to merchant and the consumer. Fifth, financial institutions provide payment, transfer, settlement, and other services to government, enterprise, and individuals to form an e-commerce environment. Now, the e-commerce payment system has developed into a wide range of systems integrating intranet, extranet, and internet. Next, let's move on to China International Advanced Payment System. The system is constructed by the People's Bank of China for its payment and settlement needs in China. It can effectively and safely handle various payment business in different places and cities and deal with capital settlement and money market transactions among these banks. Synapse is the core of the modern payment system, with commercial bank interbank system coexisting. It is also supplemented by the intercity clearing system to support various transactions in capital settlement. What are the components of China modern payment system? Synapse has a core system and an auxiliary system. The core system includes, first, high-value payment system. It implements a real-time settlement system. Second, batch electronic payment system. It sends payment instruction in batch and liquidate funds on the regular net basis. These two systems can meet the need of various payment services. The second part is auxiliary system, including settlement account payment system and the payment management information system. Third, let's take a look at international e-payment system. International payment and settlement are realized by SWIFT and CHIPS. SWIFT sends introduction, while CHIPS complete the allocation of funds. They work together to complete a cross-regional and all international funds payment and settlement. What are the SWIFT and the CHIPS? First, let's look at SWIFT system. SWIFT is an international organization cooperating with international bank. It organizes the members according to their common interests. However, SWIFT alone cannot complete international e-payment, and it requires the cooperation of CHIPS. Let's take a look at CHIPS system. The New York Clearing House Interbank Payment System, or CHIPS for short, is joined by the New York Clearing House member banks, non-member banks, banks in other parts of the United States, and banks from abroad. As the world financial center, New York is the place where the funds are settled to complete the fund allocation process. More than 19% of the world foreign exchange transactions are completed through CHIPS. Let's look at how SWIFT and CHIPS cooperate to realize the allocation of funds. The process of capital settlement using CHIPS can be divided into two parts. The first part is transmission of CHIPS message, and the second part is the completion of the financial capital settlement between entity banks. For example, Bank X and Bank Y are both outside the US. If X is want to remit money to Y, X instructs its corresponding Bank A in New York with a SWIFT to allocate the money. A sends the notice to Y's corresponding Bank B with a CHIPS. B notices Y to accept the remittance. Next, let's talk about China Financial Certification Center. CFCA is a state-level authoritative financial certification institution. It is led by the People's Bank of China and jointly established by 14 national commercial banks, including ICBC, ABC, BOC, CCB, and BBC on September 5, 2003. It is the only third-party online authentication service with the participation of all banks. It can full support secure payment business of e-commerce in China. At present, CFCA certification service system covers the whole country. It meets the need of financial and other related fields. For example, online shopping, online banking, online tax, and online sales. The fifth question is that let's learn about online banking. What is online banking? Let's first answer the question raised by the student before class. Online banking, also known as internet banking or electronic banking, etc., refers to the financial services and products provided by banks to customers relying on the internet, including credit services, financial management services, payment and settlement of e-money, such as credit card and e-check, etc. The transfer services mentioned by the students before class can be easily realized on the online banking. As a financial innovation means, online banking further extends the scope of banking business, enabling customers to trade with banks through the internet at any time, and any place, greatly facilitating customers. Therefore, if we open online banking service, we do not need to query up for the service. This saves a lot of money and improves efficiency. What are the advantages of online banking? First, the service is not limited by time and place. Online banking service for 7 days and 24 hours. It serves to customers across regions and borders. Second, the operating cost can be greatly reduced. Statistics shows that the cost for a branch bank transaction is $1.07 US. The cost for a telephone bank transaction is $0.54 US, while the cost for the ATM transaction is $0.27 US. The cost for an online banking transaction is $0.01 US, which is the lowest of all. What are the business of online banking? Generally speaking, online banking has following typical business. The first is personal banking service. The type of personal online banking service may vary slightly according to different banks, but in general, such services are basically provided by all banks. For example, personal information maintenance and account query, self-server transfer, online payment and settlement, foreign exchange and payment, self-service loan, securities and foreign exchange services, bank information inquiry, financial information inquiry, and online financial services. Another major type of business is cooperative banking. Cooperative online banking provides featured and enhanced service for general enterprise customer and group customer. General enterprise customer business include accounting inquiry, internal transfer, online payment and settlement, salary payment, bank information inquiry, and financial information inquiry. For group customer, the following special functions are often required: financial management of group companies and subsidiary, credit management of group department, and revenue and expenditure management of group funds. In addition, there are some enhanced services such as online letter of credit and online financial management business. Different banks may provide slightly different services, but in general, they are very similar. What are the opening modes of online banking? Generally speaking, there are two modes. One is called pure network bank. Pure network bank refers to independent financial institution that has no entity branch and make full use of network for financial services. The advantage is that it can reduce the construction and the personnel costs required by traditional bank. Its disadvantage is that it cannot provide services such as cash deposit and withdrawals. That's why it's not so popular. The second mode of operation is network branch. This mode is an extension of the traditional bank online business, and the purpose is to extend customer base, business types, processing channel. At present, most commercial banks adopt this mode. It shows good branch effect and attractive to potential consumer. Disadvantage it cannot quickly respond to the changes in the market. That's all. Thank you for listening.